Welcome to Psychology Refresh. Today, we're going to go over the 10 interesting facts about dating an ISTP personality type. Make sure to watch each one of them and find out how you can approach a dating game with them. ISTP, Virtuoso/Crafter, is a very unique personality type with a lot of great traits. However, people with this personality type approach their romantic relationships in a very interesting way. Virtuoso's dating is a complex and exciting dance with recurring coldness and distance, intensity, originality, and enjoyment of the present. However, a romantic relationship is an incredibly complicated matter, and ISTPs are at risk of ignoring or misinterpreting the unpredictability of human nature and affection's volatility. Let's look at the most interesting things you should know about dating and relationships with an ISTP. This can help you figure out which personality types are compatible and which aren't. Furthermore, it will tell you how you can approach a dating game with a virtuoso and how you can achieve success in that field. Here are 10 interesting facts about dating an ISTP. Number 1. They are definitely not boring individuals. One of the most common things with someone who has the ISTP personality type is that others will never be bored with them. Virtuosos will take their loved ones on an emotional roller coaster and make every day worth remembering. The ISTP personality type is recognized for being spontaneous and exciting to be around, which is why the opposite sex finds them appealing. Even when their spouses are at their lowest, they have the capacity to make them laugh. Everything is an adventure for ISTPs. They're continuously coming up with fresh ideas and proposals. These individuals go to great lengths to make the moment they are in as memorable as possible. Number 2. They express their feelings via physicality. ISTPs are less likely to follow traditional customs and are more willing to explore the physical aspects of a relationship early on. They are sensual and embrace intimacy as a creative and pleasurable release. Physical intimacy will be the most natural way for many ISTPs to express their feelings and emotions. In other situations, they have difficulty expressing their feelings. They will, however, most definitely express how they are physically feeling with their relationships. Number 3. They are very straightforward in their flirting game. Flirting may appear foolish to the ISTP, but it doesn't mean they don't do it without realizing it. When the virtuoso tries to flirt, it might be strained and they may not be able to connect, but when they just go with the flow of the circumstance, it can be far more charming and alluring. Touching and getting near to ISTPs is an excellent approach for them to convey their interest because they are often more physical individuals. They don't waste time with people unless they are actually interested in them, so when they initiate something, it's usually a sign that they want to learn more about them. ISTPs don't always like the thought of playing cat and mouse with someone, especially someone they genuinely care about and want to get close to. The virtuoso who is flirting to demonstrate their actual desire to date someone will come across as a little more upfront. They will most likely show their affection for this individual by attempting to understand them more and asking questions about their interests. If you're enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. They are not very good with expressing emotions. When it comes to dealing with feelings and emotions, ISTPs aren't very good. They'll struggle to understand and connect with their spouse's feelings, especially if their partner is highly emotional. Most ISTPs would rather concentrate on one's physical well-being than one's emotional well-being. Virtuosos don't express their feelings very often either. They tend to keep their emotions bottled up since they don't like dealing with them. If the virtuoso wants to learn how to deal with a sensitive spouse, he or she must first become accustomed to knowing their own emotions before being able to comprehend their partner's sentiments. An ISTP can still learn to tune into another's feelings, it's simply not a skill they employ very often. Number 5. They are great listeners and problem solvers. ISTPs are excellent listeners. These are individuals who don't like to talk much, but they will always be there for others if they need it. People who are in a relationship with ISTPs won't just have a lover at their side. They'll also have a buddy, a friend, and a comrade. Virtuosos have a reputation for being trustworthy and respectful. They will always listen to you and will never grow tired of it. And because they have the ability to immerse themselves in other people's difficulties, they will always try their hardest to provide others the counsel they require. This gives ISTPs the ability to see right through individuals and carefully assess their difficulties. Number 6. They give freedom and want freedom as well. In a relationship, the ISTP is frequently straightforward and honest with their spouse, which they like. Virtuosos require someone who will keep them interested and who believes in continuing to learn and improve. They want a companion that can shake things up a little and keep them on their toes. Even when they are dedicated to someone, they require space and are more than willing to provide it in exchange. Virtuosos want to be supportive of their spouse while still allowing them to pursue their own thing without feeling pressured by the ISTP. They are very present-oriented and appreciate being free to try new things. All they want is a partner who would let their curiosity run wild without making them feel constrained. This isn't to say that ISTPs can't be loyal, they just require someone who is prepared to give them some flexibility to make their own decisions and try new things. The ISTP frequently employs their problem-solving abilities to assist their partner in overcoming obstacles and achieving their most intimate and essential life goals. Number 7. They contribute a lot in their relationships. When an ISTP is in a relationship, they will demonstrate their usefulness by continually attempting to contribute something additional to the table. They'll make sure everything runs smoothly around the house, and they'll never be afraid to help their partners with tasks. ISTPs are also effective at motivating their spouses to be self-sufficient. Virtuosos get along best with other people who require time to themselves as well. When an emergency develops with their partner, most ISTPs remain calm under pressure, so they'll be a terrific source of support. Number 8. They are not fans of casual dating. Casual dating can be tedious and even draining for ISTPs. They aren't the most outgoing people, and continually interacting with others drains them. Having to meet new people all of the time and try to get to know them might be exhausting, because they may feel forced to ask questions and engage with someone even if they don't find them very entertaining or thrilling. This depletes the ISTP. They can be selective about who they meet, so the idea of casual dating can drive them into settings that don't truly appeal to them. It's not that everything has to be about long-term relationships for the ISTP, but trying to get to know someone out of necessity is tiresome. Virtuosos would much rather spend time with friends and romantic relationships that pique their curiosity and make them want to learn more about them. When the ISTP genuinely likes someone, conversing and connecting with them gets simpler, and they aren't as fatigued. Number 9. They are outstanding loving partners, as long as they are not being pushed. As time goes on, ISTPs may be cautious to assign labels to their relationships. They can, however, be committed, loving, and faithful life mates. ISTPs make fantastic mates as long as their spouse does not push them to make decisions they are not ready for and allows them to be themselves. Number 10. They look for honest and confident romantic partners. ISTPs are drawn to those who are self-assured and at ease with themselves. Someone who walks into a room without second-guessing themselves or seeking approval from people around them. The virtuoso finds the confidence they see in others appealing, especially because it indicates that this person is unlikely to be too emotional or require frequent affirmation. ISTPs care about their loved ones, but when someone is extremely emotional and unable to regulate their emotions, it can fatigue them whenever they are around them. They're also drawn to sincerity and people who are entirely honest about who they are and what they want. The ability to be entirely honest with others and unafraid to state their objectives is extremely appealing to the ISTP. These videos will be really helpful for you.